Hi there. Today I wanted to talk to you about fathers of autistic children. It has been brought to my attention several times, more than I would like to count, that most of the time the parent that is making most of the effort seems to be the mum. Now this does sadden me because I'm a dad. I love my kids. My son's now 18, my daughter's 15. My daughter is autistic. This means that she tends to understand me and I tend to understand her. We get on incredibly well. My son and I have not always seen eye to eye. We love each other. We spend time together. But we do argue. Not so much now, but we have. I've become frustrated that he couldn't see things my way, and vice versa. But I never gave up. And he never gave up. And now he's 18 and we literally couldn't be closer. I'm honoured and proud to be his dad. I wish that all dads were like this. My dad was not like this. My dad was autistic. But he was so lost in his world that he just didn't connect with me. But I didn't know he was autistic. And he didn't know I was autistic. I only understood that I was autistic about 5 years ago. And in those 5 years, I understood that my dad is also autistic, and he and I were incredibly close, which made it even worse that he died 2 months ago. I wish that I could go back and understand how he thought. I know that he regretted a lot of the things that he did, but I told him that he had nothing to be sorry for because I know that it wasn't his fault. We just didn't understand each other because we didn't know we were different, and therefore we couldn't connect over that difference. I understand as a dad, especially if you have a son who is autistic, that there were certain expectations that you were planning in your mind when your wife or your girlfriend was pregnant and you knew you were going to be a dad, and then suddenly you've got a boy and you have all these hopes and dreams and, like I said, expectations of the man they're going to become. And then you find out that they're autistic. Could be you're autistic. It's actually quite likely that you, as a dad, might be autistic. You just don't know, or you don't want to know, or you don't understand what that is. But whether you are or whether you are not, it really doesn't make any difference. It's all about acceptance of the fact that your son is not who you expected them to be. In a lot of cases, that's always the truth. your son is not always going to be who you want them to be. You know, they could not like a sport that you like. They could not support the same team as you do. They could not have the same political views or the same religious views, or they might be gay, or they might be trans. And the fact is it shouldn't make any difference to you as a dad who your child is. The only thing that should matter is that they are your child. Being a dad is about loving your child. Being a dad is about being there for your child, supporting your child, showing them right from wrong, telling them they can do anything if they really want to. Your job as a dad is to inspire your children. It doesn't make any difference if they're autistic. If anything, you need to be more inspiring, more understanding, more loving, more patient. As a dad, you need to accept your child is autistic. It breaks my heart that so many dads are just not being involved in their autistic children's lives or accepting their autistic children for who they are. Do not try to change your child. They are not going to be the one that you expected. But they are going to be amazing if you are an amazing dad. I honestly hope that the dads watch this and they can alter their mindsets to open themselves up to their children and stop trying to say, oh, there's nothing wrong with them, because there isn't anything wrong with them, but I know how you mean it. Or they're normal, or they're just badly behaved, because you're just going to clash with your child. And that is not your job as a dad. Your job as a dad is to be there for your child. Thank you.